Brianna, you're very conservative Christian, pro-life, anti-porn, anti-OnlyFans. You used to post scandalous pictures before the OnlyFans days. You got a lot of attention, which has trickled into your adult life, has kept you in negative cycles. Friendships, relationships, lifestyle habits don't benefit you. You wanted to share the other side of modesty and how different life is for me now that you uphold yourself from a place of integrity and respect, and that sex work doesn't have to be the only way to be a young, successful adult.
Yeah.
Okay, go
absolutely.
ahead. I need to get up really quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Speak.
So I'm very far from this mic. I'm sorry.
You can encroach.
Sorry. Okay. No, so this was before OnlyFans was a thing. Just like on Instagram and social media, whatever, I'd post bikini pics, scandalous pics, butt shots, all whatever. I was 18, 19, 20, and that validation from a man felt really good. I mean, I'm not making money off of, or I wasn't making money off of it, and it was very superficial, but I did exchange sexual favors for other things, and I did do the whole sugar baby thing for a while, and I thought that made me feel good. I thought that gave me the validation, and I thought it was empowering, and I thought it was everything that adult successful women in that realm could achieve. And all that it really did was it just made my wounds that I had pre-existing bigger, and it kind of trickled into every other aspect of my life. And that's not to say that's the same for everyone, obviously not. But now I am more modest, and I have learned from the trauma that I have allowed myself to be a part of, because the way I did not respect myself, men didn't respect me. A man is only going to respect you as much as you respect you. Amen. And if it's a higher standard than they want to provide, the trash takes itself out, and it's kind of not something you have to deal with. And I feel because of my past, I haven't upheld myself. I haven't upheld and respected my boundaries. I didn't have boundaries for a very long time, and I just think that it's so important. And even if you're in the industry, I think it's important to have boundaries and to know what that looks like for you. And that the reason why you may be doing things, whether that be sex work, whether that be the P word, whether that be anything, I think that there's a deeper meaning behind why you feel like that is the only thing you can bring to the table. And I believe that there's more that you can contribute to society, because at one point that's not what I believed. At one point I thought that I'm pretty and I can get what I want, and that's not the way the world works. And the world will chew you up and spit you out, and then you're going to have to look at yourself one day and pick up the pieces. And truly, beauty is a depreciating asset. And you're not going to be young and beautiful for as long as you think you are, and one day you will have to start over, and there will be a gap in your resume, and you will have to explain that. And it's just, I feel so deeply for women that go through OnlyFans and do porn and stuff like that, because there are better ways to be self-expressive and to have companionship and to have that type of connection. And I just think it takes courage to see that and acknowledge that, and it takes courage to move forward and move past that.
What was your catalyst for changing?
Being so broken and knowing that I caused it. Yes, someone else hurt me, cheated on me, physically abused me, but it was ultimately because I didn't respect my own boundaries for the sake of love or attention or a relationship. That's why I hurt myself.
Is this the feeder guy?
This is my last 2 relationships. But essentially it's because my lack of my own self-respect allowed these things to happen. Huh. That's all.
I respect your opinion, and I respect where you're coming from and your experiences. I would counter that and say, yeah, I mean, I worked in corporate, so I had a normal job. I did that. I did the whole thing. I got a pre-med degree. I worked in tech. I did that life. And ultimately, corporate America is the biggest pimps out there. So I am my own CEO. I have my own S-Corp. I run my own business every day. And just because morally it doesn't align with what you believe in, which is totally okay, that doesn't mean that my business is any less than what you do for a living.
No, absolutely. And I'm not trying to sit here saying that I'm better than you by any means, or saying that because, morally it goes
you
against...
You have an S-Corp?
Yeah.
For your OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just in the LLC?
Tax brackets.
Oh, okay.
But my point is
right.
that...
Wait, couldn't you just be an LLC and elect to get taxed as an S-Corp?
We're not good.
Okay, all right, I know.
Why does it have to be?
I'm just
Anyway,
not
Brian.
sure. I don't care.
I'm just saying, it's a business at the end of the day. Like, I know, I don't even like to bring that to the table type of conversation. Because,
Yeah,
like,
no, but I understand for the
But-
sake of business why
Wait,
you
chat, hold on.
Why would
Let me
anyone
go into some fucking CPA shit. Chat, can't you be an LLC and elect to be taxed as an S corp? Like as if you I could be wrong. I don't know.
Okay, anyways,
Am I right?
what was the
Chat,
last thing we were saying?
you can be an LLC and just elect, and that would you wouldn't have to like do hours or what's it called? I don't know. What?
You're
Okay,
saying
sorry,
yes.
derailing. Sorry,
Well, I
sorry.
just
Go
filed
ahead,
the
go ahead.
paperwork, so anyway,
It's
like
okay.
a couple weeks ago.
All I'm saying is that you're beautiful and you're smart.
Thank you.
Clearly,
I do plan to give back though, and that's like part of like
Yeah.
what my plan is. So you asked earlier, I don't know which one of you did, but like, do you have an exit plan? I mean, I plan to do this as long as it still makes me happy and I wake up every day and I'm not like miserable.
Yeah.
I know it does have mental effects on a lot of people, but like me personally, I don't feel that way. Like I can genuinely say like I don't feel that way. I actually felt way more stressed and unhappy every day waking up reporting to people that didn't respect me.
You have a very
A
light,
9
like
to 5.
effervescent energy. I could
Aw,
tell
thank
you're
you.
like a genuine
No,
happy
she's
person.
and not the
Right.
Antichrist.
Definitely
Yeah,
the
I'm
Antichrist.
Ryan.
Well, sorry, what?
No,
Sorry.
she's
But
W.
yeah, no, I like completely agree.
W.
Like from your perspective, I know a lot of people always try to like talk me out of what I do, and like not saying you're trying to talk me out of it, but just saying your perspective, and that's why we're here. You know, like I respect everyone's opinions. I just don't agree.
Yeah, and you totally don't have to agree.
Agree to
yeah.
disagree.
I just see that there's so much more potential in you and all of these women.
Joey donated $100. Ladies, may I sell you a Hermes purse? It was worn by 30 other women in countless photos all around the world.
Do you know
It's
what
also
Hermes
35
is?
years old and full of other people's stuff. Can I get full price?
Is it a Birkin or a Kelly?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Do you
Yo,
guys-
Joey, thank you, man. Appreciate the
Do you guys
analogy.
know Hermes
Yeah.
mythology? It's kind of...
Word.
Okay. Where were we? Were we trying to convert her out of
No,
being
I'm not.
an OF girl?
I'm not trying to. I'm
I
not
don't even
trying
think
to
she was
convert
trying to
anyone.
convert me. She
not
was just
convert you,
saying
just-
where she came from and her evolution from like
Absolutely.
posting bikini pics and more scandalous photos to where she's at now.
Okay.
And I think that's respectable.
All right.
I respect that because you are very set, and I respect you for that on what you want in your traditional lifestyle. Like I want that too, but like not right now. And I'm
No,
not looking for it.
absolutely.
So
I just fear the day that you wake up and you're like, I have this gap in my life, this time in my life that I can't get back, and it's like you could have been using this time to be working on other, in my opinion, more beneficial things in your life. And that's not to say what you're doing won't be successful or won't have longevity. I just worry about the morality, your characteristics, and what you can bring to just society generally. Not that what you're doing is inherently evil or horrible
or the Antichrist.
or the Antichrist by any means, but I just think that people that do
Yep.
sex work can find better outlets and better ways to contribute to society as well.
I
my
agree with
argument
that.
is.
Yeah.
But it's not to
Yeah.
demonize
I mean, I'm
anyone.
gonna use my capital to do positive things.
Yeah.
I do positive things a lot. I
You've
just
never
don't talk about it.
sent in a super chat to the whatever channel. That would be a positive first step.
No.
Maybe
I
next-
agree.
I should start taxing. Like, okay, you gotta, if you come on the whatever
I
podcast,
should
you gotta
tax.
do a $100 TTS every show. Okay.